Is Louis Vuitton still a good investment in 2025? Welcome to Luxify. We talk about fashion, luxury, and basically all the best things life has to offer. Welcome to our video discussing if Louis Vuitton is still a good investment in 2025. Today we're diving into one of the most frequently asked and most debated questions in luxury fashion. Is Louis Vuitton still a good investment in 2025? With price hikes, shifting trends, and a resale market that's more competitive than ever, many fashion lovers are wondering if that iconic monogram still holds the same weight and the same value it once did. Whether you're eyeing your first Speedy or considering adding another Neverfull to your rotation, this is your ultimate guide to understanding the current and future value of Louis Vuitton. So, without further ado, is Louis Vuitton still a good investment in 2025? If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe. The rising cost of Louis Vuitton. Let's start with the facts. Louis Vuitton has raised its prices significantly over the past few years. In 2025, a Neverfull in monogram canvas retails for around $2,500, a bag that cost just under $1,300 a decade ago. Even classic models like the Speedy, Alma, and pochette accessoires have seen regular increases, often without any changes in design or materials. This pricing strategy places Louis Vuitton in a unique position. It's not quite at the Hermès or Chanel level in terms of exclusivity, but it's no longer an accessible entry point for most new buyers. And that raises the question, are you paying more because the product is worth more, or simply because the brand can charge it? Craftsmanship and brand equity. To understand if Louis Vuitton is still a good investment, we need to look beyond the price tag and into the product itself. Louis Vuitton's craftsmanship is solid, but it's also industrial. While some items are made in France, many are now produced in Spain, Italy, and the United States, and the use of canvas over leather means you're paying premium prices for materials that technically are less expensive. That said, Louis Vuitton's strength lies in its brand equity. It's one of the most recognized luxury brands in the world, with over 160 years of heritage. It's not just a bag, it's a cultural symbol, and in the world of fashion investments, perception plays a massive role. So even if the materials aren't always the most luxurious, the logo still carries weight and resale value. The resale market in 2025. Contrary to past assumptions, Louis Vuitton's performance on the resale market has actually strengthened significantly in 2025. According to the latest Claire report by Rebag, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull tote achieved an average resale value of 158%, meaning it's reselling for more than its original price, and outperforming many bags considered investment grade just a few years ago. This surge in value is partly thanks to Louis Vuitton's strategic move in 2023 to introduce a waitlist system for the Neverfull, creating a sense of exclusivity that hadn't existed before. The launch of the Neverfull Inside Out in late 2024, promoted by brand ambassadors like Sophie Turner and Zendaya, only amplified demand. On platforms like Fashionphile and The RealReal, resale prices for these pieces now regularly exceed retail, a rare feat for canvas bags. Even beyond the Neverfull, other core models like the Pochette Métis and the multi-pochette accessoires continue to perform exceptionally well. While not every model appreciates, the data shows that Louis Vuitton's bestsellers are becoming even more valuable in the secondhand market, making 2025 one of the strongest years yet for LV as an investment brand. If you are enjoying this video so far, please subscribe to my channel so we can continue to bring you the best content about fashion and luxury living. What to buy, icons versus trends. In 2025, the safest Louis Vuitton investments continue to be the brand's iconic silhouettes. The Neverfull is clearly leading the pack, but the Speedy bandolier, Alma Bibi, and Pochette Métis all retain excellent value, especially in classic monogram or limited edition variations. These are the bags that are instantly recognizable, widely coveted, and consistently in demand. What's changed, however, is how Louis Vuitton has started to blend trend and timelessness. For example, the new Neverfull Inside Out offers both novelty and heritage, and this fusion is creating a new kind of collectible, bags that are limited but not overly seasonal, modern but still true to the brand's DNA. These pieces tend to spike in value shortly after launch and remain strong performers if kept in excellent condition. If you're shopping for investment potential, avoid novelty silhouettes that vanish after a season or bags in unusual colors that don't have wide appeal. Instead, look for pieces with buzz, campaign visibility, and classic lines. These are the ones that hold and increasingly grow in value. Is Louis Vuitton still a good investment? Taking everything into account, price evolution, resale strength, and brand strategy, the answer is a clear yes. Louis Vuitton has managed to maintain its desirability while subtly increasing exclusivity, and the resale data proves it. In fact, according to both Rebag and Fashionphile, the brand outperformed many of its competitors in value retention in 2024, and that trend is continuing into 2025. While not every single bag will skyrocket in value, Louis Vuitton now offers what few brands can: consistent resale strength, broad consumer recognition, and a renewed sense of cultural relevance. It's a brand that understands how to balance tradition with reinvention, and that's what makes it one of the most compelling investments in fashion right now. So, is Louis Vuitton still a good investment in 2025? More than ever. The numbers don't lie. Resale performance is strong, demand is growing, and key models are now commanding more than their retail price. But like any smart investment, it's about strategy, knowing which pieces to choose, how to care for them, and when to buy. Let us know in the comments below which one was your favorite. Comment below which brands you would like to know more about. And make sure to check out my video about the 10 bags you'll regret not buying in 2025. Thank you for spending some time with us, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. In return, we'll provide you the best content about fashion, travel, and luxury living. See you soon!